But in some relationships, age becomes just a number. My name is Emily Carter. I was 22 years old. I had just finished college and had just started my first job in New York. A new city, a new life, and a strange restlessness, like I didn't fit in anywhere. In that very restlessness, I met her. Her name was Rachel Moore, 32 years old, calm, confident, and completely settled in her own world. She worked at the cafe right below my office building. No, she didn't work there. She ran that cafe. Whenever I went to get coffee in the morning, she would smile and say, "Good morning, Emily." Even today, I don't understand how she remembered my name so quickly. There was no hurry in her voice, as if the world always moved a little slower for her. And maybe that's why I kept getting drawn toward her. At first, everything was normal. Coffee, small conversations, a light smile. But then one day it was raining. Not heavily, just enough that a person would get wet if no one stopped them. I stayed at the cafe for a long time. Even after finishing office work, I didn't feel like getting up. Rachel asked from behind the counter, "You're not in a hurry today?" I shook my head. "Not really." She came and sat on the chair in front of me for the first time, so close. There was a strange depth in her eyes, as if she had lived life more than I had. Maybe she really had. "How do you find New York?" she asked. I laughed. Beautiful and lonely. She didn't say anything, just slowly nodded her head, as if she understood. That's where our friendship began. She listened to my words, not just listened, but understood, and I began to read her silence. One day she said, "You know, age gaps scare people." I looked at her. "Do they scare you?" She looked into my eyes. For a long time, no, but they make you think twice. At that moment, I realized this was no longer just friendship. One evening, she invited me to her apartment. Wine-soft music, New York's lights visible through the window. We were sitting on the sofa. Our shoulders were just lightly touching. Still, my heart was beating very fast. "Emily," she said softly, "I don't want to confuse you." I turned toward her and said, "You're not confusing me. You're honest." She took a deep breath. "I'm older than you, and more broken too," I smiled, "and I'm younger, but not less true." She held my hand, just the hand. And in that touch, I felt a warmth I had never felt with anyone else. She pulled me into her arms and kissed me, and the fragrance of her arms felt good to me. Our relationship didn't grow quickly, no hurry, no promises, just sitting together, laughing together, and sometimes staying silent. People talked. There's an age difference. This won't last. But love is always beyond people's understanding. She was older, I was younger, but when she looked at me, I felt complete. And when I was with her, she felt alive again. Sometimes the right person meets you at the wrong age, but if the heart is right, age gives up.